What up, Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and today we are looking at AMP because yesterday it did so amazingly well that I'm holding still. I could have sold it yesterday for a quick little $50 profit in one day, but I think we can make more off of AMP, and let's go in and look at why. Is this a good coin for the future? Is this coin going to make me a nice little profit? Well, let's hope so. Let's take a look at this thing here today. We're just going to be talking about these, good little cryptos that you can make a nice little profit off of. Not financial advice. Remember yesterday, it was all the way down to like 480. I did put 20 more bucks in there. So it should be around 500, and then we went up. So it's really at 491 if we didn't put more money in there. So we're almost broke even. Not really. So it did go, look, after we bought yesterday right here at this dip, right? We bought right here in this dip, kind of at the top of it actually. That sucks. We missed the dip. We actually bought right before the dip right here. Yeah, and then it dipped. But I thought that was the dip, and then it really dipped. And then boom, look, it went all the way up to 622 yesterday. And I want to do the math on that real quick. What would that have been? Of course, my calculator's all the way at the other side. So, 0622 multiplied by, how many amp do I have? 86.99. Okay, times 86.99. 541 bucks. So I would have made a nice little $50 profit. $41 profit really, but if you don't count the spread, that would be another like $5. So it would have been a $46 profit. But in one day, that's not bad. If you make 50 bucks a day, that's 1,500 bucks a month. That's not the best, but you could survive off of that if you're able to do it every day. But yeah. So that's why I'm really trying to get my YouTube channel to blow up. Because if I make good trades and have a successful YouTube channel going, then I won't have to work at Domino's, guys. Do you really want me to have to work at Domino's for the rest of my life? Come on, guys. No. I actually do want to go into chemical dependency counseling, but we will see what happens. Hopefully everything works out with the schoolwork and the paperwork, but yeah, I still have this in the meantime, or if that doesn't work out. But I think it will. We'll just see. The future only knows. So, okay, yeah, so we could have made a nice little profit yesterday. I think we're going to hold out for a bigger profit. Let's see when this was. This was this morning. Oh, this morning it happened. Okay, before the dump. Man, I should have woke up early this morning. I think I'm going to start setting my alarm clock for like, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning. Because that's about when everything starts to pump up. It did take a couple hours to get all the way up to here, but man, look at that. That would have been a nice little $50 profit in less than a day. So, I mean, you can take those or you can wait for bigger pumps. I'm still in the profit right here. See, it goes up just, I bought at 580, right? It's at 588 and I'm already making money. So, and when it, yeah, just little bits that this thing goes up. Imagine if it goes up to 10 to 12 cents, or more. We're going to double our money on this one. Maybe even more. It could go to a new all-time high of like 20 cents. You never know. So, all-time, yeah, it was low here, but how long has it been around? 2020, September 10th, 2020. That's as far back as it goes. So, yeah, I think the AMP is going to do good. I think my purchase is solid. And look at fetch.ai that we talked about before. I was going to buy this at 44 cents and I should have. I really should have. I was thinking about it and then I didn't pull the trigger on it. This is the $3 that I got for watching fetch.ai. And it's at $3.60 now. So it more than halved the money that it gave me. Oh, wait, no, no, it didn't. I'm sorry. That didn't happen. I think I traded something for this, like 50 cents worth, so it didn't. I added to that. That's right. Let's look at the Bitcoin. Yeah, it's down to 0.23 now because I traded some Bitcoin for AMP. So, yeah, and Bitcoin's sitting at 44,000 right now. What is going on, guys? Is Bitcoin done for? You know, we hit 48, and it just sent us barreling down all the way to 44.2, and we have been struggling to make it even past 46 since then. Look at that. We had the $46,000 resistance like we did at the 48,000. Look at this. Remember that when this happened at 48,000? Well, look what just happened over here. Same thing, right? Except at 46,000. Well, look, I want you to go back here and look at this. So the first time it happened, it dumped, right? And then we kind of went back up, it dumped again, and then we went back up. Well, instead of it just dumping this time, when we reached 48,000, it gradually went down. But then we had a dump here, okay? So it takes longer to dump, but we had this crazy head and shoulders pattern right here that broke to the downside and really started us going down and down, down, down. So us going back up to 46 right here, now is turned into the big resistance as what we had at 48. So since we failed to break through it twice and we didn't go up to test it a third time, it broke down. That's what happened. One sharp punch with the sledgehammer knocked like the paint and stuff off the wall. Maybe a little hole, little crack. The second one actually put a hole in the wall, and it was starting to come down a little bit. We were working at it, and then someone just threw him out of the house. Boom. You can't work here anymore. There's no way for you to keep pounding on 48,000. So what happens? We go down, 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 down. And now we're back down to 44,000. What? We had two solid punches at 48 and we failed. So what happens? Now we have to reset and try again. That's what happens. So when you go up and you hit that sledgehammer, say this is a bigger sledgehammer than normal, right? And when you hit the wall, it takes everything out of you. It took everything in you just to pick that thing up and swing it the first time. And that's why when you did, it went way down. You weren't strong enough to hold that thing and hit it. And then when you did it the second time, you got that memory muscle from hitting it the first time. But you're tired out from hitting it twice now. So when you go to lift it the third time, you can't even lift it. And then it drops down. Boom, and we're toast. Now we have to drop the sledgehammer and pick it up again before we can even move forward. What an analogy. Bitcoin Lightning Network growth passes new milestones. That's pretty cool. Let's go in and look at that. However, only about 58% of the nodes are operating channels and earning yield. Okay. The Lightning Network, a layer 2 payment product built on top of Bitcoin blockchain that enables secure, private, and near instantaneous transaction at little to no cost, has surpassed 25,000 active nodes for the first time, an indication that the network is growing stronger with more nodes and more channels. During the past 30 days, a number of active nodes has risen 8% to 25,010 nodes. A node is essentially a user on the network. Basically what a node is somebody who sits there on their computer and verifies transactions for a blockchain all day long. And they can send, verify, and receive information, in this case, Bitcoin. Okay? As a decentralized network, the Lightning Network has no central data server that stores all of the transactions or interactions between users. Instead, it's a decentralized network of distributed nodes that keeps track of the data or part of it. And basically, to stop all the congestion and all of the high fees for Bitcoin, they made this Lightning Network. And then not every node operates a channel. There's only 14,419 of those, or 58% of the nodes. Wow. They're just simply there for the time being, at least. It's kind of like our channel. We haven't blown up, we're just kind of there for now. It's like we start to blow up, the channel started to blow up. With all those 10,000 views and 1,000 after that and 1.7 thousand, we were on a roll. And it was starting to grow. And then something happened that just stopped us in our tracks on this channel, guys. I don't know what it was. I am trying to hold the camera more steady. I'm giving you guys awesome information. That's something I've been doing since the beginning, is giving you very good information. I don't know what else I can do to grow this channel. I'm really thinking that it's my front teeth that are holding me back at this point. I don't know. I'm just trying to go over every reason in my head that why this channel hasn't grown as fast as it should have. Yeah, we're at 500 subscribers. We're doing good, but guys, I've seen the way YouTube works. And if we can just catch the interest of that certain audience that we need, then it will just tumble downhill. I see the audience on BitBoy Crypto. I see the audience on the moon. I see what those guys want, and I'm delivering. So what's the difference? How do I get them over here? That's the thing. Well, one of the big guys has to sign off on me. I think that's probably going to be the only way to get recognition at this point. I don't know how to, there's no way to do that. You can't just go ask, hey, can you sign off on me? That's not the way it works. That's why I was trying to do a collab, because I knew that I couldn't just go ask one of these guys, hey, you know, vouch for me, please. That's not the way it works. I understand that. But that's why I was trying to become friends with Carl, with George. You know, but they're just busy people. And even Da Vinci. I tried Da Vinci. I was like, man, because he actually had a message thing on Twitter where you can message him. And it ended up being some person that works for him. And I'm like, well, can you deliver him a message that says, like, I want to be his new indie guy? Inti, remember Inti? Not financial advice, for entertainment purposes only. I'm sorry, I murdered that, but he says it so awesomely. But my way, not financial advice, common sense, right? For entertainment purposes only. So, yeah, I knew the value of making friends, and well, we haven't made any big friends yet. Maybe one day, though. So, I'm still trying to get George. Well, I think we're just about done. That's everything I wanted to show you today, guys. I will be back tonight with a live stream. I think we're probably going to do our giveaway either tonight or Friday. I'm not sure yet. So it looks like we're probably at a top for the banner contest. It doesn't look like a lot of the people who created the banners shared it a lot on their social media. There was a few that did, like Vanish always does, but a lot of the guys that were in the contest, and it's probably because their stuff didn't get votes. But guys, how is your stuff going to get votes if you don't share it on social media? You're trying to use just my followers to vote for you, right? Well, you got to help yourself too, guys, right? Now, I wouldn't just sit back and expect the moon's followers to come and give me love without doing anything. I'd have to go over there and interact on the moon, right? And then, or if the moon signs off on it, right? But, so, everybody who didn't get votes in the contest, share it on social media. You know what the other people did that got votes? They went and told their friends about it. They went and, promoted their banners. That's what you have to do if you want to be successful at something, guys. Okay, I love my community. You guys are awesome. You're smart. But come on, guys. If you wanted your banner to win, common sense. Be creative, guys. You have a lot of social media networks. There's a lot of places that you could advertise your banner. There's a lot of places you could share your banner. There's a lot of places you could go and be like, hey, I'm in this competition. I'm going to win. You guys are going to back me, right? Because we're winning over here. Be confident. You're going to do it. You're going to make it. And then, boom, you'll be the one in the #1 spot right now. You could still do it right now. Even if we do it tonight, you could do it before 8 o'clock tonight. You could, if you wanted to. That gives you 4.5 hours to get on social media, share your hard work with the world, and get recognized for it. All right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.